Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Star Wars Outlaws. So, yeah, Jabba's Palace. We got Nix back. Hoss is dead. Too bad, so sad. It's not all completely good, however. I mean, the crew's missing a heavy, but I can live with that. Jabba isn't going to let us leave Tatooine until we've discharged the debt to him and done a job for, I don't know, looks like he's not going to let us, oh no, he is going to let us leave the palace. Oh, that's good, otherwise it'd be difficult to do the job that he wants us to do, which involves infiltrating an Imperial fort.
Kay, we're grounded. Fortuna made it very clear that if we try to leave, we won't get far. He also mentioned something about a Rancor.
Yeah. Can you patch me through to Jalen?
One moment.
I assume you've got some good news for me, Kay?
Hoss is out. He's dead.
Ah. That certainly makes it hard for him to be useful.
I'm also in bad with Jabba. He won't let us off planet, and somehow I'm stuck working with that bounty hunter who...
Hey. Everything will be fine. If Hoss is dead, we adapt. Get back in Jabba's good graces, get off Tatooine, and we'll figure out what to do next, alright?
Yeah. Right, okay.
Good. Besides, I caught up with ND5. Left you a little something on your ship. Should help you out.
Oh, thanks, Jalen.
You're working with Vale.
It's a long story.
Well, it's actually a fairly short story. Jabba considers that Vale owes him one as well, so the two of us have to work together to find out who the Pike Syndicate mole is in his organisation, and that information is in an Imperial base. Yeah, that's the complicated part.
Vess, I found a recon point.
How'd you get my comms?
I scanned your frequency the second we escaped that pit. I'm not letting you get away a third time. Now meet me at Fort Sunfire so we can get this done.
Yeah, that's the other complicated bit.
Yeah, we're definitely blocking her comms after this.
Vale's the bounty hunter who's taken the job to drag me back to Slero in chains.
Whoa, hello? Not even if I say please? Alright, I heard you.
So working with Vale could prove to be complicated. Anyway, one thing at a time. I'm not actually in any great rush to get this job done for Jabba. There's still plenty to see and do here on Tatooine. Surprisingly, I still have a good reputation with the Hutt Cartel. And you can get back into Jabba's palace after rescuing Nix, but you have to have an excellent reputation with the Hutt Cartel. And I'm not actually that far away from it.
You know, since we're grounded, this could be a good time to work on the ship.
I was thinking we could use a new turret.
Hard to come by these days. But you might be able to find something in the Mos Eisley market.
Still plenty to see and do here on Tatooine. Also, Jalen left me some stuff.
You've got some items waiting for you, Kay.
Understood.
Some cash, okay. Always useful. And a blaster recirculator. I think this means I can now upgrade my blaster again. So let's go and take a quick look at this. What do we got? Yep, there's an upgrade ready. A power module upgrade. Ooh. This adds a new window of opportunity during cooling that, when properly timed, supercools the blaster, temporarily preventing heat buildup. So I get to fire supercharged power bolts more often. Well, it's free, so I'll take it. Now, about the turret for the Trailblazer, because the ship does actually have a turret. It just doesn't actually have, a gun installed in it. So ND5 recommends I check out the Mos Eisley market. Well, we're in Bestine at the moment. Let's have a look. Buying a turret. Trandoshan ship mechanic in the Mos Eisley market is known to sell black market turrets. Alright. So where's my closest fast travel? That'll be Docking Bay 94. So, back in Mos Eisley, heading to a place called Scavenger's Draw. I don't think I've actually been here before. I wonder what I've been missing. Well, we'll soon find out. So we're looking for a Trandoshan ship mechanic. Here we are. Yeah, I've never actually checked this place out. There'll be all kinds of stuff for sale in here. That looks like the guy.
Hey, any chance you could mod a turret onto an EML 850?
850, huh? Sounds stolen.
Is that a problem?
Normally, I don't care. But with the Empire all over this town, I can't afford to do jobs for criminals. If it got back to me...
Yeah, I get it.
If you want someone who won't ask too many questions, try the Jawas. The speeder techs down in Bestine trade with them all the time. They'll set you up.
Oh, I was just in Bestine. Alright, fine. Hang on, this guy doesn't want to do business with criminals. On Tatooine. How does he manage to do any business at all? Okay, back to Bestine. So, I'm looking for speeder techs who do business with the Jawa. That looks like a speeder. And that looks like a speeder tech.
Lousy Jawa parts.
Sorry, did you say Jawa? I'm actually looking for them.
Bad idea. Look at this refurb actuator they sold me. Gave out the second I hooked it up to a standard cross converter. You don't want their junk.
I don't really have a lot of options.
Suit yourself. Their caravan just went back out into the Dune Sea. You can probably still catch them.
Dune Sea, yeah? I'm not sure I like the sound of that. Last time I was in the Dune Sea, my ass got munched by a crate dragon. Oh, it's alright, it's just on the outskirts of the Dune Sea. That's... Wait a minute. I have a fast travel point. Have I been here before? Oh, wait, is this the Jawa traders that I met when I first arrived on Tatooine? It is! Right, okay. So, I seem to remember this guy had some fairly good stuff for trade, like the gunslinger shirt, some ship materials. Yeah, these are all ship upgrade materials, but I'm not seeing anything turret related. I don't get it. Oh, it must be this guy. Hello.
Hey, I heard you could put a turret on my ship. I'm sorry?
She said she'll put a turret anywhere if you give her a tooth. Forgive the intrusion, but I sensed you needed an interpreter.
Oh, thanks, but I'm not giving her a tooth.
No, not your tooth. A sarlacc tooth. One from its second mouth.
Second mouth. Oh, you won't take credits?
She says if you won't pay for breakfast, you can eat sand for free. A Jawa proverb.
No, I get it. I'll get the tooth. But that turret better be good.
You have a deal? How exciting. You know, this reminds me of my time negotiating with the Trade Federal.
Oh, it's hot, eh, Nix? Hey, ND, you know where I can get a sarlacc tooth?
Sarlacc. And you need to find its pit. I'd start in the Dune Sea. That's where all the worst creatures on this planet live.
Great. Oh, also, I hired a bunch of Jawas to work on the Trailblazer.
On purpose?
They're putting in a turret. It'll work out. Probably.
So, a sarlacc tooth. From a sarlacc. In the Dune Sea. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, I'm assuming that, well, let's face it, if you're watching this video, you probably know what a sarlacc is. Oh, great. So, back to the Western Dune Sea. Here be crate dragons, and apparently sarlaccs as well. So apparently there's a sarlacc pit out here, which I managed to miss the first time I was here in the Dune Sea.
Stay sharp, Kay. A pristine sarlacc tooth is worth a lot on the black market.
You saying I'll have competition?
Dead sarlaccs get scavenged fast. Anyone else looking for a tooth won't be coming alone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good news. A dead Sarlacc. I'm not going to have to kill it. But yeah, I mean, I've been around the Dune Sea before. I didn't see any Sarlacc pits. Although, to be fair, at the time, I was desperately trying to not get munched on by a crate dragon. Speaking of which, there's the crate dragon skeleton. Well, it's in this area, apparently. So I guess I'm keeping an ear open and a foot on the boost for crate dragons. And keep my eyes peeled for anything that looks like it might be a Sarlacc pit. Like that. Can't begin to tell you how happy I am that it's a dead Sarlacc. Although, like ND5 said, that just means competition for the teeth.
Whoa, that thing is huge. Where's the second mouth?
Probably inside the first mouth.
Ha! Funny, droid. So funny.
And somebody got here ahead of me. And I think they heard the speeder pulling up. There's at least 3 of them. One of them's coming over to investigate. Oh shit, I missed with the stun shot. Alright, we're going loud.
Who knows what's crawling around?
The game gave me all the time in the world to line up my opening shot, still missed. Alright, 2 down. 2 to go. I think they know I'm here now. Come on. Oh shit! Okay, there were 6 of them. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Managed to hit the cooling window on a blaster so it didn't seize up on me. Yes, pay attention to your surroundings, Jingles. Oh, and there's... well, I didn't need it.
Okay, still alive.
Adrenaline rush procced right as I was about to down the last enemy. Well, we're gonna have their Bacta vials. They're gonna come in handy. One of them was talking about a droid that they sent in ahead of them to retrieve the Sarlacc tooth for them. Probably means there's a droid down there. Hopefully not hostile. Well, that seems to be all of them. So, how am I getting... I guess I'm just going to have to slide down? Oh, nothing else for it. Let's go.
We're going in next. I'm okay. Okay, that's 1 mouth down. You good, buddy?
Hang on a minute. If I have to slide down the slope to get in, how am I getting back out? Also, where do I go from here? Oh, there's a gap in the wall. That'll be it.
Ugh, it's kind of leathery.
Well, somebody's definitely been here before. All the lighting and the cabling.
Kay, the Jawas have arrived at the ship.
Did they bring a turret?
They did. They have yet to confirm that it works.
Okay, well, you keep an eye on that. I've got to find a way down to the bottom of this pit.
I just hope this place hasn't been stripped of everything valuable. I didn't see that coming. Of everything valuable. Also, keep an eye open for the droid that those scavengers sent down here ahead of me. One of them was complaining about it not working or something, whatever. But I may not be alone down here.
Ugh, so many dead things and this dead thing.
Depending on how long this thing's been dead, there could be parasites down here. Oh, I'm going to have to blast my way through these.
Look at that.
Alright. Still not seeing any signs of, well, life. Obviously the Sarlacc's dead, but there's
Is
nothing
something
down
there?
here feasting on its innards. What's that?
Phew,
Oh,
the
that's
tooth.
it.
Indeed.
Really?
Finally. What's your status?
Well, I found a tooth. Now I just need to get out of this pit. Why? Worried about me?
About you. No. Hurry, please.
Sounded like the Jawas were having fun. Yeah, I still got the problem of getting out of here, though. I mean, getting in was easy. Well, that's kind of the whole point of a Sarlacc pit. Getting in is very easy. Getting out is a problem. No sign of the droid that the scavengers sent down ahead of me either. Not that that's a problem. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been armed and it probably wouldn't have been hostile, but hey, best to not have to find out.
Smell something, Betty?
There's a chest over here.
This piece of junk turret had better be worth it.
Well, I mean, it's going to be an upgrade for the ship, but whether or not it's worth it depends on your perspective. Because it's only useful during ship combat. And the ship combat in this game is, well, it's basically Starfield, which didn't have the greatest ship combat in any game in recent memory. I mean, you know, it's fine, it works. But nobody's going to be playing Star Wars Outlaws for the ship combat. Still, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Also, I don't know if you noticed the Intel chain resolved the hotfixer that popped up earlier when we spoke to the Jawa trader. That Jawa trader is one of the experts. You know, the ones that teach you new abilities. So, regardless of whether you're actually going to get any use out of the ship's gun turret, you definitely want to do this mission anyway, just to unlock the new abilities that the Jawa trader expert's going to give you.
Did this Sarlacc really swallow a whole skiff? Dang Ferric.
Yep, it absolutely. Well, it did. It's right there. We're walking over the back of it. The Sarlacc in Return of the Jedi at the Great Pit of Carkoon could easily have swallowed a whole skiff. Would have probably struggled with the sail barge, but a skiff, no problem. It can't digest a skiff, but the Sarlacc doesn't know that. They're blind. They just grab anything that one's within range of their mouth. It's a sort of eat first, figure out whether or not you can digest it later kind of deal. I think we've made it. Oh, it's not the way we came in, that's for sure. Oh shit.
Dang Ferric.
Well, that hardly seems fair. Well, actually, it is kind of fair. I mean, I'll jump their claim. I can't really complain about somebody doing it to me.
Hey, come back here. That's my tooth.
Of course, that doesn't mean I'm going to let him get away with it. Tally ho, chaps. Actually, how am I going to stop him? Because I can't... I can only shoot when I'm on a speeder if I power up the adrenaline rush.
Stop running already.
Oh, he's got friends. Okay, right, fine. Adrenaline rush is almost fully charged. There it is. He's out of line of sight. Actually, they're all out of line of sight. Well, that was a waste. I'll wait for it to power up again. Which, I mean, there are abilities that you can unlock from various different experts that massively increase the rate at which adrenaline charges.
What is that thing?
Oh shit, it's a crate dragon.
We are not going in another mountain.
Okay, let's worry about the problem that I can fix, which is the guys chasing me on the speeder. Hold on tight, Nix, because I ain't slowing down for nothing. There's a crate dragon on my ass. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, the adrenaline rush charges up really fast when I'm on the speeder, thanks to one of the expert ability upgrades that I unlocked previously. Oh, that thing's getting close. Come on, we've got to make it to the safety of the rocks. We're nearly there. Oh shit, it's right in my ass. Whoa, Imperial territory? What? The thief ran into Imperial territory. Wait, no, that's not Imperial territory. Game, what are you talking about? Where did the crate dragon go?
Can't catch me.
Again, it's saying this is not Imperial territory. That's an old abandoned spaceport. It's been taken over by smugglers. It is definitely not Imperial territory. Game, what are you on? I mean, I can wander... Okay, I mean, I'll get shot at when I wander in there because it's been taken over by pirates, but... Hang on, is he coming back out? He is coming back out. The objective marker's getting closer. Okay, I'll take it. Here he comes. No longer on his speeder, and neither am I, so I can shoot him. Gotcha. Right. I believe you have my Sarlacc tooth.
Kay, the Jawas are getting impatient.
How can you tell?
They're trying to disassemble me.
Okay. I'm headed back to their boss now, alright? Just, try to stay in one piece.
Again with the Imperial territory bullshit. What's going on? This is not Imperial territory. I mean, there is an Imperial outpost nearby, but it's in that direction. It's over there. It's nowhere near where I am. Game, put the crack pipe down and step away from the keyboard. Anyway, whatever. Let's get back to the Jawa traders and hand over this Sarlacc tooth. It's not actually that far away. There it is. They parked the Soundcrawler right on the edge of the Western Dune Sea. It is a speeder restricted area though, so I'll have to walk the last 50 yards. Let's hope they turn that protocol droid back on, or this could be a very difficult and awkward conversation.
Looking good.
Why, thank you. I am quite partial to this new torso. I only wish it had my head on it.
Hey, you'll get there. Here, straight from the, second mouth. That's good, right?
Oh, yes. I love watching the wheels of commerce in motion.
Alright, first let's address the elephant in the room. What's going on with the textures?
Okay, it's hot.
This was actually a problem with the game in the first month of release. It would munch up your VRAM like nobody's business, and when it ran out it would start swapping in low resolution textures. It has since been fixed. Although at the time the only way to fix this graphical issue was to save the game, quit and restart. However, more importantly, completing this mission line has just unlocked a brand new expert with all of their associated special abilities. Well, I'll say their special abilities, my special abilities. They're going to teach them to me. I just have to do a few things for them first. This is Tika. She's a Jawa hotfixer, and the first new ability is, well, obviously, the laser turret that has just been installed on the Trailblazer. It's basically a cooldown, an automatic gun turret that will track enemies and take care of them for you. Next, improved thermal detonators. Boosts the damage and blast area by 50%. I just have to find some compact detonite. I've got the Durasteel and the Accu accelerators. So compact detonite on the shopping list. Next, enhanced Bacta injector increases the amount of health instantly recovered by the Bacta vials without affecting the overtime regeneration. I need to find a burst injector for this. I have everything else. Next, magnetic dice. Yes, I can now cheat while playing Sabacc. Cheeky explosion. This will allow Nyx to trigger any grenades being carried by enemies. I just have to use Nyx to pickpocket 3 items and have Nyx taste 3 different meals. I've already had him taste 2. Magasha basically decreases merchant prices and increases the amount of credits received from selling items by 10% each. I've reached trusted customer status with 3 merchants. Now I just have to find 5 Jawa merchants in order to unlock that ability from Tika here. And I've already found 3 of them, so there's another 2 Jawa merchants here on Tatooine somewhere. And I've got no doubt I'll come across them in the course of my adventures. Tika is not the only expert available here on Tatooine, however. If you have a look down there at the bottom left of the screen, you'll see there is another, but their picture's kind of blurred out. I have actually met them already. I just didn't realise at the time that they were an expert. And if you squint a bit, it does look an awful lot like Sheriff Quint from Wayfar, doesn't it? Let's go and pay her a visit. And hope that she's treating her wanted posters with the same lack of seriousness as she was the last time I ended up wandering into her office, because My face is all over them. Oh wait, no it isn't. Oh, yep, yeah, actually it is. Oops.
You can either tell me what your boss is planning, or you can stay in there.
Soon Abdilota. Moguta data mabunky dunko.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready.
They're coming? You mean right now?
Could be any time. I caught one of their scouts, but he's not talking.
Jiba jama grandio sa urda du tonga.
Who's Erda?
Erda Tar. Hut underboss. We used to work together.
Prier uba dopa miki he's nolia chapata.
I just took what I was owed. But now, a bunch of innocents are being dragged into it.
So, take the help. I'm a pretty good shot, you know.
Trust me, Kay. You don't want to mess with Erda. The man fights like a wild massive.
I fought a Rancor. Massives are nothing.
All right. If you're set on it, there's no sense wasting time. Need to get those barricades up, and then we'll see about target practice.
Venta yoku. Jama achuta ta urda che che.
I might have exaggerated slightly with the whole I fought a Rancor thing. I mostly just ran away from it. But she doesn't need to know that. She does, however, require me to prove myself before she'll teach me any of her tricks.
Here we are. Get your blaster out.
I'm shooting bottles.
Fast as you can, let's go.
Oh, this has the potential to be highly embarrassing. Alright, there's one. No, two. Oh, lordy. Come on, how hard can it be? 3, 4.
That was pretty fast, right?
Fast on the trigger, maybe, but you're hesitating on the draw. Again.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was hesitating on the draw. I'm not actually as bad as this. Honestly, I think this whole system was just optimized for joypad.
Who taught you how to shoot?
No one?
Figures. Watch me.
You know, almost like this was supposed to be a PlayStation release first and foremost, and the PC port was a bit of an afterthought.
You got good aim, but you tensed up like an amateur. You gotta stay loose in your shoulders. Put some momentum into those arms.
Loose. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I can do that. Sheriff! The Huts are almost here!
I guess we'll find out. Come on.
It's like on PC, there's a real issue with mouse granularity, which can be an issue when you're trying to pull off precise aimed shots. I mean, it's not just an excuse, alright? I really do think there's an issue here on PC. Anyway. Oh wait, did she say the Huts? Oh no. I was this close to regaining excellent reputation with the Huts. Oh shit. Alright, fine, whatever. Get some thermal detonators out. Yeah. Give you a little tip, if you're shooting at enemies that have just disembarked from speeders, shoot the speeders, because the speeders explode, and will take out more than one if they're close enough. Or, you know, just throw thermal detonators in. Thermal detonators and speeder explosions, it's all good. Oh, adrenaline rushes up. I don't really have... I mean, I think there's only 2 of them left, or 1 of them left. So it seems like a bit of a waste.
Get to the water station.
Well, where the hell's the water station? You know I'm not from here, right? I'm going to pick up their thermal detonators, though I used a couple of my... Oh, what? Really? Oh, fine, whatever. So, yeah, water station. Anybody? Okay, this will be the water station. Hence all, and of course adrenaline rush has faded. Oh shit! I didn't even see the massives coming. Sheriff! You're so shit hot with a blaster, would you like to maybe do something about this? Okay, adrenaline rush is back up, and now I've got nothing to shoot at.
Shut up and shoot.
Come on. Oh, here they come. Let's open up with the thermal detonators, because you can sometimes, I mean, you know, kill them with a grenade, but also blow up their speeders, adding to the fun, like that. And again, lack of targets. Adrenaline rush going to waste again. What do you mean that's the last of them? There's at least half a dozen more. Oh, you know what? I never use these thermal detonators enough, and this is the perfect opportunity. Oh, hang on, that's a droid. Switch to the iron mode. And... right. Is that the last of them?
I think
Aside
that's
from
all
the
of them.
boss.
I should check on Quint.
Oh, something's happening. Boss fight. Maybe?
Are
Probably.
you alright?
Just a bit winded.
Quint! Come on out, now!
Whew, shoulders loose, right?
What? Okay, wait.
Where's Quint? Who are you?
I'm her deputy. For now.
You want to die first? Fine by me.
It's just you and me, partner. Oh shit, it's not just you. Oh, right, now I can use Adrenaline Rush. You see, by default, Adrenaline Rush will only highlight 3 targets, but this gives you some taste of what you can expect to be taught by Sheriff Quint, the gunslinger expert.
Well, at least that's done with.
Hey, we just saved the town. That's good, right?
They were only in danger because of me. I might have changed my ways, but the past ain't so quick to change with me.
Oh, come on. A lot of people would be dead without you. And me, and Nix.
You're quite the shot, Kay. Just be careful who you point your blaster at. Might come back around on you someday.
And so much for my hut reputation. I was this close. I was a hair's breadth away from regaining excellent reputation with huts. Thanks, Sheriff. Right, well, new ability unlocked. Adrenaline Rush Mastery can now mark objects and 2 additional targets. So we can now mark 5 targets, including objects like explosive crates, using the Adrenaline Rush ability. And that's not the only thing that she's going to teach us. Also unlockable, Powered Recharge, which when we correctly trigger the cooling when the blaster overheats, it will provide us with a small amount of adrenaline. To get this, we have to pick 3 locks flawlessly and defeat 12 enemies with the blaster's power module. Next, Speeder Shot. Win 3 speeder races and hit headshots on 5 driving enemies, which will allow us to use Adrenaline Rush much more effectively on the back of the speeder, allowing it to automatically target enemies. Resilient increases Kay's maximum health. Unlocking this one's going to be fun. Defeat 10 Imperials in a row while at wanted 3 or higher, and defeat 5 enemies in a row while on 1 health. The More, which involves accumulating 15 headshots and then defeating 4 enemies during a single Adrenaline Rush. Unlocking that allows us to target 6 enemies or objects during Adrenaline Rush and leads to The Better, which allows Kay to mark elite enemies by tagging them twice during Adrenaline Rush, which will instantly kill them instead of just staggering them. So that is Sheriff Quint, the gunslinger expert. So that's 2 new experts unlocked: Tika the Hotfixer, Sheriff Quint the gunslinger, and a whole bunch of new abilities that I'm going to have to start grinding out in order to unlock. Defeat 5 enemies in a row while at 1 health. Oh, that one's going to be painful. But anyway, all of that to come. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.